Hello, Gemini. Welcome in or welcome back to Go With The Flow Tarot. This is going to be a bonus reading, just one main message that you need to hear the most right now. This is going to be a bit of a shorter reading because I am working on building stability in my own life. So bear with me, Gemini, as I go through this process, but once I move myself onto calmer shores, things will be back to normal. Speaking of which, that is what has come out for you. Now, it has come out in the crossing. So I think we just need to let you know that eventually you're going to be getting there, but you are going to have to trust your intuition in the process. You may want to lean on someone with Earth heavily in their chart, or just somebody who is building and leaving a legacy with a skill they've had for some time. Regardless, it's a time to be strong. Now, this did very clearly come out in crossing, not upright, not in the reverse. It came out sideways. So you are soon to be moving yourself out of those choppy waters and into a calmer environment. Now, the reason I was saying that you might want to lean on an earth sign is because somebody else is steering that boat, Gemini, and on the split, we do have the King of Pentacles alongside the High Priestess. So heavily relying on your intuition during this time, and then also possibly reaching out for help. That is Taurus's card. It can incorporate Virgo and Capricorn as well, but that's going to be like a boss babe, basically, to surmise the King of Pentacles. So let's get a little more advice, please, on that Six of Swords in crossing for the Gemini collective. Thank you. You definitely have a choice to make, sweetheart. You're at a crossroads. You're looking at something that you've been working on for a while. Now, with that King of Pentacles on the split, this could even also just be you looking at your work. And this doesn't have to be your actual job. This could be work you're putting into your relationship or into personal development or some new hobby you have. But whatever it is, you have already been working on it for a while. You're at a crossroads with it. You have a choice to make. And you're being strongly advised to follow your heart while you are making this decision. We do have the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles on the split. What has come out is the Two of Swords. So that's going to be that crossroad. Now, we did have the High Priestess on the split earlier, and she is all about trusting your gut instinct. That instinctual first reaction you have, isn't it always right, Gemini? The blindfolds in the tarot represent not trusting your intuition, and you think there are only a couple of ways of looking at a situation, when in reality, there's a whole sea of options and choices for you to make in order to get into that calmer environment. So trust your heart while you're making that decision. May I have some more advice, please, on the Six of Swords crossing and the Two of Swords for the Gemini collective? For their greatest good, their highest timeline, and their highest purpose, may I have some advice on these cards? Thank you. Okay, so it is time to take action on that decision. It's not time to think about it anymore. It is time to take action. And when you are taking action on your choice, be as confident as humanly possible, as self-assured as you can. Be willing and happy to learn on the fly. Positively look at the future and do not give a bleep with what other people think with this Queen of Wands coming out. Sorry, I had to readjust. I just got a really bad foot cramp. So yeah, Queen of Wands, one of my favorite cards, Aries energy. The black cats they've always been considered unlucky, but during the times of the tarot, they were especially considered to be unlucky. So with her having that black cat there, she does not care at all what anyone says or thinks. She's like, black cats aren't lucky. What do you mean? This is my black cat named Lucky. And she's brought me nothing but luck. So You can squawk all you want, but I know my truth. Go your own way, Fleetwood Mac. I think that's the song I would give to that card, my dear. So, bold, brave, assertive. I'll pull one more. This seems pretty clear to me, but I'll pull one more piece of advice for the Gemini collective regarding the Six of Swords crossing the Two of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Thank you ever so much. Once again, sweetie, if you do need help with this, go ahead and ask for help. If you think that teamwork makes the dream work, and if you think that there is somebody in your circle that can help steer you out of those choppy waters and into a calmer environment, then trust your heart and go ahead and invite them on in to help you. Bringing a lot of feminine energy to this, a lot of love, a lot of self-care, a lot of nurturing, and a lot of confidence. So if you think teamwork makes the dream work, trust your intuition and go ahead and ask for that help. What are we going to do for you? A starseed? I'm feeling more a Sacred Creators Oracle for you, Gemini. May I please have a Sacred Creators Oracle for the Gemini collective to help them trust their intuition, make that heart-based decision, be confident in doing so, and go ahead and get on into that calmer environment. Sacred Creators Oracle, please, for the Gemini collective. Thank you. We've got a few here. I'm going with integrate your knowing. I feel like that could be a follow your heart card, possibly. Let's find out together, Gemini. Integrate your knowing, number 9. Essential meanings: introspection, finding soul purpose, the benefits of spending time alone, a thinker, nurturing your spirit, your innate inner knowing, instinct, intuition, holism, the integration of many parts of wisdom. Peekaboo. Self-care message: feeling isolated or alone, a time to collaborate or reach out to others for help. Hello. A warning to trust your gut, the importance of recognizing your deepest goals, a tendency to be a bit too much of a hermit. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and double down on showing the bottom of both of these decks with the High Priestess and the Three of Pentacles. That is not even all of that. That is just the essential meanings and self-care message. You are a spiritual being with animal instincts and the resources inside of you to totally rock this life. Integrate all of your wisdom as you navigate your current situation. The fox has many traits that guide his joyful life. He's clever and cunning, aloof yet adorable, instinctual, wise, and creative. He calls upon all these diverse aspects of self to calibrate his inner guidance system. He lives and moves as a whole being, and that is where his magic lies. Your wholeness will be more compelling than any one aspect of you. Your answer lies in adding your options together and in making something new out of them. There's no need to pick a single alternative, this or that thinking, nor to niche and focus on one tiny aspect of who you are. Your pure, integrated essence radiates like magic, like nothing else does. Radiates magic like nothing else does. It's time to infuse your book knowledge with your own innate wisdom. Meditate on your situation anew, refusing to fixate on past negative memories and choosing to focus on present possibilities. Spending time in quiet reflection will allow you to really hear what your whole heart advises. Make like a hermit and spend some introspective time with your inner sage. Are you happy with where you're headed? Are you living a life that feels soul satisfying? Are you cutting off any important aspects of you that need to be integrated into your plan? Well, if that's not your card, I don't know what is, Gemini. integrate your knowing. I hope that was helpful. I thank you ever so much for being here, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.